As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi, guys. Josh here, back with another video. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, man, I want to talk about the 3 Muslim convert mistakes to avoid when converting to Islam. These are things that not only have I personally committed, but I've seen countless other Muslims come and go, and these are the things that I see that are most common, man. We're going to jump right into it. Number 1 is you have too much New Year's optimism. Alright guys, so this is what I mean when I say New Year's optimism. A lot of times we know that for most of us, when the new year comes around, we get super optimistic about everything that we're going to accomplish in that year, right? We're going to be like, man, I'm going to start working out, eating healthy. I'm going to start that new business. I'm going to take my life to that next level. But unfortunately, a lot of us, we take too much at one time, right? We bite off more than we can chew, and we wind up blowing it after about a month and a half, right? And the same thing applies when you accept Islam, dude. A lot of times you accept Islam and you get too overzealous, you put too much on your plate, you want to start doing everything, all the additional extras that Islam says, and you want to avoid all the sins, right? You want to drop every bad thing that you do, and you might be able to do that for about a month or so, but eventually you're going to burn out, you're going to fade away, man. It's going to be too much for you, just like a New Year's optimism, and you're going to go back to your normal routine. And it's not always your fault. A lot of times, unfortunately, we have when we have brothers and sisters in the community, they come to you as a new Muslim and they say, brother, sister, As-Salaamu Alaykum, welcome to Islam. You got to stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this, stop doing this, right? And they put a lot of pressure on you, and they give you more than what you need. So it's my humble advice from 8 years of experience and from seeing countless Muslims come and go, is you don't need to be focusing on 2 things. That is Tawheed and that is Salah. That is it, right? Tawheed, who is Allah and who is not Allah, right? Learn His perfect names and attributes, and also the Salah. So how to pray, the Fatiha, how to make wudu, praying on time consistently. That's all that you need to focus on, because 2 things. Firstly, if you focus on who your Lord is and you stay connected to Him at least 5 times a day, when the time is right, you will start leaving off the things that Islam says aren't good for you, and you'll start doing extra things, right? When the time is right. And secondly, if we look at the history of the Sahaba, right? The companions of the Prophet ﷺ, for 13 years, they were only taught Tawheed. They weren't taught that, hey, alcohol is haram, you can't drink it. Can't have a boyfriend, can't have a girlfriend, can't go here, can't do this. That's not what happened, man. And so if we look at history and we look at how they became the best nation, obviously we should reference that and focus only on what they focused on. So again, focus on Tawheed, focus on Salah, focus on who is your Lord. All right, guys, set number 2, 245 on the bar. We're gonna do 4 reps. It's supposed to be an RP 8. It might be 8 or 9, something like that. So number 2 mistake that I see so many Muslims make, man, so many new converts to Islam, is what I like to call the Shahada Split.
واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون.
So guys, this is what I mean when I say the Shahada Split. A lot of times, unfortunately, one of the most common things that I have personally seen in the 8 years that I've been Muslim is what I call the Shahada Split, where basically someone takes their Shahada and they split. They bounce the ghost and you never see them ever again. You're like it's kind of confusing, honestly. But there are 2 reasons for this phenomenon, right? Where someone accepts Islam and then you just never see them again. And it's partly due to the fact that our communities just aren't making enough effort to actually bring in new Muslims, right? They take their Shahada and then they say takbir and then they give them the boot out the door, unfortunately. But at the same time, I've seen countless times just from my own experience where I've gotten the brother's number and I've hit them up, hey bro, if you ever need anything from me, or if you have any questions, or hey, you want to hang out sometime, whatever it is, I've made the effort, and so have other brothers, and they ghost you. They don't respond. They always have an excuse, and maybe they just don't like me. I don't know. But it's one of these things where, guys, you can't do Islam on your own, man. When you accept Islam, bro, shaitan's gonna be all over you, bro. They're gonna be on you like brown on rice, right? And so you have to at least find one person, man. If you're a sister, find another sister. If you're a brother, find another brother. Someone that you can relate to on a personal level, man. Someone that you connect with, that you feel you have chemistry with, that can just be a part of your support system, man. It's so important that you connect yourself with somebody within, the Muslim community, man. Otherwise, again, unfortunately, we may never see you again. All right, guys, we're about to hit 140 on the bar. This is supposed to be a single and RPA. We're gonna do overhead press. Mistake number 3 is what I like to call the all talk, no walk crisis. Let's hit it. Woo! 135 felt so light. 140 did not. That was probably a 10 right there. So guys, this is what I mean when I say the all talk, no walking crisis, man. And that is that you believe that you can just say, Iman is in my heart, and you don't have to take any action whatsoever. Unfortunately, we see this phenomenon, this calamity amongst all people, whether you're Muslim or non-Muslim. People say, oh man, I got a good heart, right? So that's an excuse for them to just do whatever they want to do. And unfortunately, this calamity has struck the Muslims, both converts and people who were born and raised as Muslims. And that is the idea that you can just say, well, Iman, Islam, faith is in my heart. Only God can judge me. And that's just an excuse to just do whatever you want. Now, yes, Allah, God, is the only one that can judge you. However, if we can agree that Allah has sent down criteria, Allah has sent down certain judgments already, certain commandments to do certain things and avoid certain things, that is a judgment, right? Now, is that the final judgment on Yom Al-Qiyamah, on the day of judgment, where Allah can pardon you? No. But if He has said avoid this and do this, and you choose not to, well, you're making yourself eligible for Allah's punishment, right? So we have to have this in our minds, man, that Islam is of 3 types, Iman is of 3 types. We have Iman of the tongue, of the heart, and of the limbs. What you say is a direct reflection of what's in your heart, and what you do is a direct reflection of what is in your heart. So I want to be a YouTuber, right? It's in my heart, I'm a YouTuber. I believe I'm a YouTuber. So that's going to push me to make YouTube videos. I believe, I'm a Muslim. So that's going to push me to go pray, right? And I'm going to say I'm a Muslim. I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it. These are all connected, right? So that is a huge mistake that unfortunately I've seen so many converts make, man, where they dip because of number 2. They don't stick around with the Muslims. They don't try to connect themselves with at least 1 or 2 or, get some tight Muslim friendships, right? And because of that, they just think they can say, I believe, I'm a Muslim, and change absolutely nothing about themselves, not try to attempt to change anything. I can just continue living life however I please because I say, I believe. So guys, those are the 3 top mistakes that I've seen myself and other Muslims make that I hope that you can avoid. I hope this has been value to you. If you got value from today's video, dude, drop your boy a like down below because it really does help the channel, allows more people to benefit. If you're new here, subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Why? Because I got drop 2 new videos every single week, every Monday and every Thursday, and wallah, you don't want to miss them. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Jazakallahu khairan, barakallahu feekum. As always, make today great. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Make today great, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
أكبر